Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil, the show where I get to show off Canadian LPs that I think are incredible. I, of course, am your host, Jeff McCallum, with the Cups and Cakes Network, a network that focuses solely on highlighting the best Canadian music around. Usually just sticking with brand new stuff, but holy, that is not much of a zip strip on that. But we get to make an exception today as we're going to look into the past with the Sadies Archives Volume 1, 1995 to 2019. Very excited. This came out in early 2020. I didn't even know about it. Big shout out to JP Laverne for giving me a heads up on this album, because it would have passed me by, they would have been sold out, and I would have been SOL. Very excited that I have this in my collection. The Sadies, of course, are one of the greatest Canadian bands of all time. You could certainly make a good, look at that, what a great artwork. I love that. Really great artwork here. As I was saying, you could certainly make an argument that they might be the best Canadian rock band of all time. Certainly respected and revered, not only in Canada, but all over the world. And they put this out in 2020 as kind of a celebration of their 25 years as a band, and only 1,000 were pressed. There are still some available, because I'm not going to lie, this got completely by me, and kind of knowing what's going on in the Canadian music scene is my thing. So I don't think there was a whole lot of attention put towards this. So there are still some available. Oh, that's a bummer. The plastic came out. We'll have to work with that off camera when I put this back together. But yeah, of course, the Sadies are Dallas Good, Travis Good, Sean Dean, and Mike Belitsky. One of the greatest bands. If you do not know the Sadies, you've got some homework to do. Very cool. This archive set has a ton of guests. Just quickly show you that. Out on Dine Alone Records. Guests that include Andrew Scott, Rick White, Greg Keeler, John Doe, Mary Margaret O'Hara, Gord Downey, and a whole heck of a lot more. Some of the stuff that never made it to their proper releases, and very excited to have another LP full of great Sadies tunes to put on my turntable and rock out to. Yeah, I'm going to just turn around and say goodbye on this one. That's about all I really need to say about it. Sadies Archives, I have not heard any of these songs. I'm assuming you haven't either, because this is going to be a new thing to all of us, and a little Sadies joy is going to be blasting out of my speakers today. Also, one last thing to note, I did hear a rumor that the Sadies are working on their next record, so hopefully maybe by the end of 2021, or perhaps they're waiting for 2022 with the knowledge that they would definitely be able to tour. Either way, we are going to get some new music from the Sadies one of these days. Very exciting. I'm just going to go rock out now. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil. I'll be back in 1 week with another Canadian LP.